Yo, what's up guys, it's Golem here, welcome to this new episode. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys the best decks for the Double Evolution tournament, which started yesterday. Sorry for not being able to upload it right away yesterday, but I was gone with my family for the first half of the day, and in the second half of the day, I was playing the Royale. I don't know if you guys know it, but the first monthly qualifier started yesterday. Top 32 out of the 1000 qualifiers, but as you guys can see, I unfortunately finished top 58 in the world, which wasn't quite enough. Still a nice performance, but unfortunately, I didn't qualify. But let's focus on today's video. As I said, I'm going to be showing you guys 3 different decks for the Double Evolution tournament. First deck is this Golem deck, second deck is this Royale Giant deck, and then third deck is this Goblin Drill quick cycle deck. So there's a lot of dagger dashes. In my opinion, dagger dashes is definitely the best tower troop. We're also going to be playing with it, but that's also why there's a lot more beatdown in the current meta. Talking about dagger dashes, looks like our opponent is also running it, so Golem in general is really good against this new tower troop. It does really depend. Okay, talking also about Golem. This guy just starts off with Golem in the back first play. Unfortunately, we didn't have our own Golem, so we are gonna have to try and defend it with just the troops we have. Hopefully, he's not gonna Electro Dragon behind this, because that could get a lot of value in this situation against our Electro Dragon and against our Knight. Okay, I'm also gonna go Lumberjack. Looks like he does have an Electro Wizard, and he also has Valkyrie. So not sure what Golem deck this is. Looks like some kind of off-meta Golem deck, or at least not the typical Golem deck we are used to see in the meta right now, with the Electro Dragon, with sometimes a Night Witch. In this case, we're running the version with the Elixir Collector and the Evil Knight. Okay, I think I'm gonna go Bomber here. I think this Bomber should be pretty good to be able to deal with the Knight, and hopefully also afterwards kill the Firecracker. We are gonna take a little bit of damage, but I guess it's fine, because we already took a lot of damage on the right side as well. Okay, so not sure if this guy's gonna be running Elixir Collector. If he... Oh, he goes with E-Barbs. Wait, what? This guy's so aggressive. He goes Golem first play, then afterwards he goes E-Barbs. I'm kind of tempted of just letting these E-Barb go. I don't think it's gonna get too much shots. Maybe get 1 or 2 hits on top of the tower. Hopefully none, actually. Okay, nice. In this case, none hits on the tower with the Electro Barbs in the meantime. Or with the Electro Barbs. With the E-Barbs. I don't know why I said Electro Barbs. With the E-Barbs on the right side. And then here we can go Lumberjack to defend the Skeleton Army. So yeah, he's running a Golem version, but definitely not a typical Golem version we're kind of used seeing. So I'm actually okay. I think I'm gonna go same lane, even though he does have the Firecracker, even though he does have the Valkyrie. I think it's still good to go same lane, especially because he didn't show an Electro Dragon. I'm assuming he doesn't have one, and then our Electro Dragon in this case should be able to get quite a lot of value. Well, killing the Golem, maybe also hit some other troops. Okay, hopefully it's able to hit the. Okay, nice. Let's see. Let's actually NATO it backwards, and then this way we can kill the Firecracker with the chain. There you go. Very nice. And in the meantime, I'm going to DPS the Golem down with our Evil Knight, with the Lumberjack. And then afterwards, I'm going to prepare, I think, some Skellyjacks here as well, just to try and kill those support units he has on the field as soon as possible. And then afterwards, maybe even prepare another Golem, in this case at the bridge, because we have so many support troops at the bridge there. So this is looking very good, guys. We still have the Evil Knight, we still have the Electro Dragon. We can cycle back to another Electro Dragon. We need to go with a NATO as soon as possible though, to try and kill the Evil Firecracker. There you go. Very nice NATO, because we also catch the Skeleton Army, and this is looking like good game, to be honest. I don't think he will be able to defend it, and that's exactly what I was talking about before. Dagger dashes, whenever it runs out of daggers, whenever it runs out of ammo, she's just really not good at all against the tank. So in this case, the Golem is gonna tank for a while the Lumberjack, while the Skeleton Dragons are gonna lock onto the tower, and this is gonna be a 3 count. Well, not sure if it's gonna be a 3 count actually. Only 6 seconds left. Yeah, looks like it's not gonna be a 3 count, but still a very nice W. So let's give it a good game. Very nice game to start off today's episode. Not really sure what version he was running. I guess always in the first couple of wins in the global tournaments, you're facing kind of off-meta decks, maybe a little bit of strange decks. But those type of decks at the same time are the ones, in my opinion, the most scary decks, because you don't really know what to expect, and sometimes they might catch you off guard, and then you get an early loss without really wanting to, of course. Okay, let's go with Bomber here right away against the same lane of the Knight, and then let's see if he's gonna support the Knight with something. If not, I'm just gonna wait a little bit. Usually with Golem, you do want to wait quite patiently. You of course don't want to go too aggressive, especially with the Golem like last guy. He just went Golem first play. In my opinion, that's definitely not a good play. Okay, so kind of an unfortunate cycle. The best cycle with this Golem deck usually is to pump up as soon as possible. In this case, we had it a last card, or well, almost last card. Okay, let's go with the E-Jerk up high. I don't know if he's gonna have freeze. He might have freeze. I don't know if he's gonna freeze. But at the same time, I don't think it's really worth it for him. So I think he's just gonna let it be. And then here we can go with Elixir Collector. Okay, so he could either have Balloon or he could have Graveyard. If it's Graveyard, we can defend. Yeah, we can definitely defend this with the Evil Bomber, and then afterwards going with a knight, to tank the skeletons the bomber isn't able to hit. In this case, the bomber does a decent job. We are still gonna take a bit of damage, but the good thing is that we have the elixir collect on the field, so don't really worry whenever you play this golem deck to take a bit of damage. Okay, nice bomber by him. I guess we're just gonna let it be, and then focus on a big golem push. So what I wanted to say is that with the golem, don't worry about taking a bit of damage. In this case, we did take quite a bit of damage, but afterwards, whenever you have the elixir collect on the field, it's gonna be really hard for them to defend, especially in single elixir. I feel like right now, knowing that we have the elixir advantage is just very important to take advantage of the elixir advantage. I don't know, that sounded kind of strange, but I guess you guys are understanding my point, right? Okay, let's go skeleton dragons here. Let's have the electro dragon ready as well to be able to start stunning the inferno dragon. There you go, and then we can prepare the NATO to gather everything together, to pull everything together, while the electro dragon and the skeleton dragons are gonna splash everything. Nice, he does go with a freeze, but that's a late freeze, and that's not gonna be enough to kill all the units. As you guys can see, skeleton dragons are still alive. Lumberjack is gonna go to the tower right away, and this should be a lot of damage. This might even be a 3-count, to be honest. I think if we support it, tank the right side tower, we should be able to actually get a 3-count here. We have 4 skeleton dragons on the field. We have the lumberjack hitting the tower. We have a bomber there as well. It's gonna be so much damage on the 3-count, and as you guys can see, that's gonna be a 3-count with, I mean, I wanted to say 1 push, but I guess, yeah, like a push and a half. We only used 1 golem there to be able to get the 3-count. Afterwards, we just spammed the support troops like the knight, like the lumberjack, and all the other units we have. So very nice W against a giant, not a giant, against a graveyard freeze player. Of course, the elixir collector in those type of matchups is gonna change the game. So second match is gonna be, well, not the second match, second deck. So we're gonna be playing 2 matches with each deck. Right now we're gonna play 2 matches with the Royal Giant deck, and then afterwards we're gonna switch to the Drill Cycle deck. So this Royal Giant deck is actually one of the decks I used the most yesterday in the CRL qualifier. Very strong deck, very fun deck as well in my opinion. It's one of the strongest decks in the game right now, especially against the Dagger Dash as well. In this case, this guy is running the Princess Tower. Okay, let's see. Hawk Rider against Dagger Dash is really bad, by the way. As you guys can see, it doesn't even get a single shot. And we can take advantage of the fact that we have Phoenix on the field. He might have Mighty Miner. If he does, we can prepare the E-Spirit. In this case, he just goes with Tesla. Okay, so Tesla Valkyrie, I'm assuming it's just gonna be the typical Hawk Cycle deck, the one Ian77 usually uses. Okay, let's see. I think we can go with recruits as soon as we hit 10 elixir. And then the good thing is that we have Dagger Dashes. As I said, Dagger Dashes is just so good against Cycle decks. So I feel like Hawk Rider, you guys will see that it's gonna be quite easy to defend it. As long as he doesn't tank it with, for example, like a Valkyrie or something, most of the times it should be an easy defense against the Hawk Rider. Okay, I kind of want to go with Mother Witch here to start creating some Royal Hawks. Oh, nice. We actually catch the Firecracker. Nice. Okay, perfect. So we kill the Firecracker. That's actually huge because now the Firecracker is not able to deal well with the recruit. So one of the lanes should be able to get a bit of chip damage, or either way, force out a lot of elixir. In this case, we forced out quite a lot of elixir. Valkyrie on the left side, Goblins on the right side. I think here we can just cycle Barbell. And then afterwards, I would like to start cycling towards my Royal Giant again. Okay, perfect. Barbarian is gonna get 1 shot on the left side tower. Barbarian against Cannoneer or against Dagger Dashes doesn't get a shot, but the Princess Tower still does get 1 shot. Okay, let's go Fisherman here, and then I'm gonna go with RG at the bridge. Okay, nice. Evil RG, let's see how he's gonna deal with this push. Okay, he does go with Tesla. I think he might go with Goblins last second. Oh, looks like he already cycled to Valkyrie. Okay, so Valkyrie is gonna do a decent job against the Royal Giant, especially because it's the Evil Valk, so well played by him. I wasn't expecting him to be able to get defended without taking a single shot, but Evil Valk coming in kind of clutch for him. Okay, Valkyrie is gonna get 1 shot, I think, or 2 shots. Okay, 2 shots on the tower. We need to watch out because that's actually a lot of damage. Let's go with recruits here. Kind of predicting a Hawk Rider. In this case, we do catch him, and I think he might go with Goblins to try and protect. No, he doesn't even go with Goblins. Okay, I was expecting Goblins to try and protect the Firecracker. In this case, he didn't even try to. But in the meantime, we do have a lot of troops on the field. That Valkyrie is getting destroyed. Valkyrie will be able to go down, turn into a Hoggy, and then in this case, the recruits are getting on top of the tower. Okay, let's prepare the Fireball, guys. I think if we get a good Fireball here, I'm gonna go Fireball right away. We should be able to get a lot of damage. Fisherman for the Valkyrie as soon as he drops it, or is he gonna go Goblins? Okay, looks like he doesn't have any elixir. Royal Giant is gonna get a shot on top of the tower. Actually, a lot of shots on top of the tower, as you guys can see. Bring down the tower all the way to 1008 HP. Okay, let's go Royal Recruits again. Kind of predicting Hawk Rider, but in this case, okay, looks like he doesn't even go with it. I'm just gonna go Barbell. I'm gonna go with the E-Spirit here as well, and that should be... Okay, I can actually go Royal Giant to the right side, even though we didn't deal any damage on the right side. I think it's still a good Royal Giant because he just used the Tesla, and of course, Royal Giant deals a lot of damage, so even though we didn't have that much damage dealt to the right side, I think it was still worth it. As you guys can see, we have more damage on the right side now than we had on the left side. Okay, let's go Phoenix here as well. I'm gonna go with recruits afterwards. And then even though the Hawk Rider is gonna get, I think, 1 or 2 shots, we should still be able to, yeah, get the W here. Okay, nice. Very good situation. We just need to cycle back to another Royal Giant, and I think this should be pretty much good game, actually. Nice. Let's go Royal Giant right side. The Valkyrie is getting destroyed. We can prepare the Fireball. Fireball isn't even needed. I think he's gonna go Goblins right now. So let's go with Mother Witch. Let's go with a Barbell prediction, and as you guys can see, Royal Giant will be able to take down the right side tower. So that was actually kind of a rough matchup. I feel like if we play that matchup against someone who's really, really good, like for example Ian77, I feel like that matchup wouldn't really be that easy, but in this case I think he did make a few mistakes, and we also applied a lot of pressure on both lanes, which is always very important with this deck, especially because of the recruits in there. Okay, so looks like this guy is gonna go Royal Giant first play. People are kind of crazy nowadays. Like the first game, Golem first play, this guy's gonna go RG first play. Like people nowadays have no chill. Okay, let's go Fisherman to defend the Royal Giant. Afterwards, we can go from the back. I'm not gonna go Royal Giant at the bridge like that. I'm just gonna, build up my push. With this deck, it's very important to always build up your pushes, guys. You don't really want to go like he did, Royal Giant, like very aggressively. Okay, so what is he gonna be running? Princess, Fire Spirit, Barbell. Interesting deck by him. I'm just gonna go Phoenix in the back here towards the left side. Recruit is gonna take care of the Princess, so that's nice. And then here, I think we can prepare a potential RG at the bridge, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna go RG at the bridge here. Nice, and we can prepare the Mother Witch as well. He goes with bets, so Mother Witch is gonna get a lot of value here against the bets. Hopefully be able to create a lot of Hoagies. And then with the Phoenix, should be able to get quite a lot of damage on the tower, especially because the Dagger Dashes is gonna run out of ammo soon. I think he's gonna go Goblins on top of the Mother Witch. No, looks like he doesn't. I was expecting Goblins. In this case, he did it. But he went with it really late. I was expecting them a little bit earlier. So, not really sure what deck he's running. He has like a quick cycle Royal Giant deck with Fire Spirit. He has Goblins. He has Bets in there as well. So, interesting version by him for sure. Okay, I think he might go with Royal Giant soon. So, I'm going to prepare the Royal Recruits. And then afterwards, I'm going to go with a Fisherman here as well. And I think I'm going to go with the E-Spirit as well. Hopefully, the E-Spirit is able to jump on top of everything. There you go. Is able to jump on top of all the beds. Even hit the Princess. And then now the Recruits on the left side are actually going to take the tower. So, very nice situation. Kind of a strange deck by him. It's looking like, like a Psycho deck. But at the same time, having Royal Giant in there is kind of crazy. Normally, I would say that Inferno Tower is insanely strong against Royal Giant. Especially when you have Royal Giant Fireball. But in this case, we have a lot of things to distract. Either the Mother Witch with their, Royal Hoagies. Or sometimes the recruits up front of the Royal Giant can also be a good option whenever you face, for example, an Inferno Tower player. Okay, let's go Phoenix here. Let's then afterwards go with Mother Witch. I'm gonna go with a Barbell as well just to get the damage going. And then afterwards, I think we need to prepare maybe a potential Electro Spirit like here in the middle. Or we can even, okay, wait, I think we can just let this be because the Royal Giant plus the Royal Hoagies will be able to take care of the Inferno Tower quite soon. I'm gonna go E-Spirit. Plus the evil Royal Giant hit to able to, kill those Goblins. And then here, as you guys can see, we have 2 Royal Giants on the field. 2 Phoenixes. We can go with Mother Witch. We have another Barbell. And this is just gonna be, overkill at this point. So, very nice W there against this, strange Royal Giant deck. As I said, in the first couple of victories in the double tournament, it's, most of the times off meta decks. So, you do need to be careful with that. But at the same time, if you have solid decks like I'm showing in today's video, you should be able to, deal with them quite easily. So let's go with the third deck, guys. I'm going to be playing 2 more matches with this Drill Cycle deck. In my opinion, this Drill is one of the best, if not the best Cycle deck in the game right now. Besides the Drill, I wouldn't really, recommend any Cycle deck. I feel like Hawk Rider, for example, isn't really that great right now. We were just able to beat it while we even, had a not a bad matchup, but at the same time, not the easiest matchup. Okay, let's see what he's going to be running. Looks like he goes with Skeletons. Looks like he goes with Mini P.E.K.K.A. I guess we can just cycle Mighty Miner in the back and then maybe prepare potential Goblins. Is it worth it? Yeah, I think I'm going to prepare the Goblins here. And then afterwards, I'm just going to go lock on top of the Hawk Rider. Okay, talking about the Hawk Rider, as you guys can see, it's going to be able to get 2 shots, but it's still, not going to be a lot of damage there. Okay, nice. So he does go with, he has a quick cycle Hawk Rider. Okay, it's going to be interesting. Let's go Fire Spirit here towards the right side. And then I think I'm going to go Goblin Drill. Up front, and I guess we're just gonna wait a little bit to see if we get some bomber value, maybe with a potential mini P.E.K.K.A. or really anything. Okay, nice. Let's go with mini P.E.K.K.A. I'm gonna go bomber here as well. Bomber is gonna walk up a little bit. If the bomber is able to walk up a little bit, it is able to get a double shot on top of the tower. As you guys can see here, the Dagger Dashes plus Goblins is able to deal. Ooh, that's unfortunate. I wasn't expecting it to kill everything. I'm gonna go ability now, and then afterwards I'm gonna pressure with Fire Spirit plus Goblins as well. Or plus a Goblin Drill, excuse me. Okay, nice. Let's see what he does in cycle for this Goblin Drill. He does again go with the Mini P.E.K.K.A, but Mini P.E.K.K.A isn't really the best counter against the Goblin Drill, because as you guys can see, Mini P.E.K.K.A loses like half of his HP, and we still sometimes get a bit of chip damage. Okay, so interesting matchup here. I think we gotta play the Tesla a little bit often. Yeah, against the Hawk Rider, Dagger Dashes is really good, but I guess it's still worth it to just make sure you get the good defense. Yeah, against the Hawk Rider. But in this case, I think we don't even need to. Like with the Bomber hit, and I think maybe without the Goblins, we also would have defended yeah, perfectly there. Okay, let's go Mighty Miner. I wanted to Mighty Miner to activate the King Tower, but unfortunately, I did end up messing that up. But I guess it's still fine. We can take advantage of the Mighty Miner by going Drill, by going Bomber, and it should be able to get a bit of chip damage here. Okay, nice. Let's see how he's gonna defend this. Looks like he does go with Bomber. Mini P.E.K.K.A will be able to, yeah, do a decent job, but at the same time, we just got so much damage. So even though he activates the King Tower at this point, yeah, I don't think it was really worth it for him. Okay, let's go Goblin Drill towards the right side. Let's go Bomber at the bridge here. And then let's see what he's gonna do. But I think he might have, okay, I wanted to say I think he might have given up. Looks like he's still trying, but yeah, at this point, we just need to basically spell cycle 1 or 2 more drills, and it should be GG, I think. Okay, nice. Let's see. Let's go with a drill kind of off to the side. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna go Tesla. And then this should be, yeah, right now it should be good game. Nice. Goblins here. Goblins to distract. And then we just need to cycle, I think, yeah, let's cycle a log. I think one more log afterwards, plus a poison should be able to take the tower down. Or maybe even a Goblin Drill plus a poison damage, I think is already enough. So yeah, let's go with Drill. Let's go with poison. If anything, we have the log ready as well. So as you guys can see, very solid offense. Also very solid defense. I even made a few mistakes in this match. I think I could have played that, yeah, way better. Still a very nice and easy W. So we're, I think, yeah, 12-0 right now. Let's see if we can get one more W, go undefeated in today's video. That will be awesome. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the video. Hopefully you guys didn't play all your lives in the tournament yet. As I said, I was a little bit late because of, yeah, yesterday because of the CRL. And also in the morning I had to leave with family. Okay, so hopping into the last match, guys, let's see what he's gonna be running. Looks like he does have the Dagger Dashes, so Dagger Dashes in general is really good against Psycho decks. Most of the times it's gonna be important to, yeah, tank the Drill. Okay, looks like it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be, probably gonna be Giant Graveyard, actually. After seeing the cards he showed, I'm thinking about a potential Giant Graveyard. Okay, let's go Poison here. Let's then go with Mighty Miner up high. If he goes Graveyard, we have the Goblins ready. If not, we can just let this be. I think he might have the Zap. I don't know if he's gonna... Okay, looks like he's not gonna Zap. But most of the time, Giant Graveyard nowadays does run Evo Zap plus the arrows. Okay, so interesting to see what he's gonna be running. We can go with Fire Spirit here. Yeah, mainly to cycle. And then afterwards, we can prepare, I think, a potential Goblin Drill. Okay, he does have the Zap. He just showed that he has Evo Zap. And he also has the Evo Bats, if I'm not wrong. Okay, so the good thing, if he goes Bowler like that, you can activate the King Tower. The bad thing is, if he goes with Giant up front, it's not really worth it. But if he doesn't Giant up front, I think we can go Tesla here. Yeah, let's go Tesla right now. And this Tesla is gonna activate the King Tower. I don't know if you guys knew that, but this Tesla placement is quite helpful against the Bowler. Because as you guys can see here, it activates the King Tower. Okay, I think I'm gonna... Let's wait a little bit. Let's cycle Lock first. Even though we activate the King Tower, we still always need to watch out with the Graveyard. But I think we should be fine, to be honest. Is he gonna go Giant? Then we can go with Mighty Miner. Okay, I'm gonna go Mighty Miner. I think I'm gonna go Poison on top of the Night Witch. And I'm gonna prepare the Goblins for a potential Graveyard. Looks like he goes with Zap first. And then I'm just gonna, yeah, let this be. Giant is gonna get, I think, one shot. Hopefully, okay, yeah, I was about to say, hopefully not a second shot. So this matchup is actually really rough. Usually Giant Graveyard is a deck used to snipe Cycle decks. But I think we can still maybe get the W here. Okay, let's go with Bomber at the bridge last second. Let's go with a drill towards the tower. Bomber is gonna walk up a little bit, get the double shot on top of the tower. Actually, 4 shots on the tower, which is a lot of damage. And afterwards, we can go with Lock to clean up everything. Okay, this is gonna be a rough defense, but at the same time, I think if we do a good job, we should be able to defend well. I'm gonna prepare the Poison for a potential Graveyard. In this case, he doesn't even decide to Graveyard. Okay, let's go Goblin Drill left side. We know that he has the bet, so I'm gonna go Fire Spirit prediction for the bets. There you go. Let's then afterwards go with a Bomber as well, and I can get a really nice Poison on top of the tower, on top of the Little Prince, and on top of the evil bets there. Okay, perfect. Good situation. He used the Bowler, so the Bowler is actually one of the cards he always wants to save against the Drill. Whenever he doesn't have them, the Goblin Drill is kind of annoying to defend. So in this case, he looks like he's just gonna go all in. Okay, I think I can go with Poison defensively. I'm then gonna go with a Lock on top of the Graveyard. And we just need to watch out with this Bowler to not get too much shots. And that should be pretty much good game. Let's go with a Bomber here last second to be able to clean up the defense. And it was actually a very nice gameplay. I said that this matchup isn't easy. And he barely touched our tower. So very, very nice gameplay. He did make a lot of mistakes, but still a very nice W and a nice King Tower activation. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please make sure to smack the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, feel free to subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in one of my next videos. Take care, guys.